Hello there, welcome to episode 6 of Cyberpunk. Thanks so much for joining me. I should explain before we start today that in England, the summer is rapidly approaching. We've had 2 or 3 hot sunny days recently, and everything out there that's alive has suddenly decided to throw its pollen into the atmosphere as if its life depended on it. Now, I don't get severe hay fever at all. It doesn't affect my voice or my everyday life, but I do find that it makes my eyes sting. So I've used my eye drops this morning. All I'm saying is if it looks like I'm crying while I'm playing the game, I'm not. Okay, that's sorted. Good. Now back to the housekeeping from episode 5 itself. As usual, the comments section on the video has been so busy. Reading people's thoughts about episode 5's off-grid approach to things, it seems that taking the occasional episode to do pure exploration with no advancement of the storyline during it really is something that people like to see. And indeed, I've learned that some of you do this out of choice in your own Cyberpunk playthroughs. Doing those off-grid episodes I can see is going to be massive fun. I can also tell that I will never know quite what I'm going to find or what to expect while doing them. They and the side quests together in combination feel like they'd be a great way of picking up objects and skills and knowledge about Night City 2. Lots of helpful observations came through in those comments actually. I liked what I chose to do, which was going out there with a sort of shopping list in my hand. A few things that V wanted to try out and investigate whilst he was wandering around Night City. It sort of gave it a little structure as we went through the city streets. So my plan is to continue weaving off-grid episodes into this playthrough alongside the episodes that are more driven along by the plot lines and the narrative. Quite a few comments, second point, came through about the actual playthrough itself and the pacing of it. I really don't mind the game taking me a long time to complete. Last of Us 1 and Last of Us 2 took me months because I needed actually is the better expression, to be thorough. Night City is huge, I can tell this already, and there's going to be an awful lot of stuff there to investigate. And I'm in no rush. The detail here, the lore, is often concealed and the challenge of finding it is exciting. So, in other words, just to TLDR, I'm not going to rush this game. Also, some people have asked about the basis for the intros that I do to the videos. I've always done them actually. People say it helps them to stay caught up with where they are in the game, which is a useful function. But also, depending on the game, I tend to find that when I put down the controller after a session, the immersion doesn't stop. My mind continues to go over events and characters during the day and night sometimes as well, in between episodes. So I have a notebook that I keep that follows me around the house and also lives by the side of my bed, and I scribble down lots of notes in that as things occur to me, and that is actually the basis for the intros that I do. Those notes are organised. The thoughts and theories about plot and character arcs and everything, they're all put together into some sort of coherent whole, and that's what forms part of the introduction to each episode that I do. So I mean, to me it's just natural because that's the way it happens. I can't switch off when I put the controller down. It's not like I move on and do something else and forget about the game while I'm doing something else. I find thoughts about it keep filtering in. I can be watching TV and I'm thinking about something that happened in the game. I can be preparing a meal and I'm thinking about something that happened in the game. It's just the way it is. And also, the final bit of housekeeping is sort of related to that. I am grateful that people are exploring other games that I've played on my channel too. They are a mixed lot and they've all got these kind of intros to them. So if you're looking around, I hope you find something of interest there too. Okay, there'll be other bits that I probably should have put in the housekeeping, but they'll occur to me during the actual playthrough. Let's get on to the proper recap itself. We are about to meet up with the Maelstrom gang and attempt the recovery of the stolen Militech robot. This is important, it's essential, it's part of our plan to burgle Yorinabu Osaka's penthouse and steal the relic chip. Thanks to Meredith Stout, we have eddies to pay a second time for the robot should negotiations require it. Plus we have decoded the shard to check that the eddies on it are accessible. A little side note there, thank you to those people who pointed out how I got the decoding wrong. I've learned a lesson there. It's just experience, I think. I just need more practice. So we now have a straightforward approach to getting the robot back. But my tummy tells me it's not going to be. The law that I read beside the task in my journal makes it clear that Maelstrom cannot be trusted. It seems that they've gone very cyber in their appearance, and that makes it hard to discern their emotions, their intent, whether they have integrity or whether you're being set up for a fall. We know there has been a power grab too within the group, and that Brick, the guy who Dex originally dealt with and paid the robot money to, has been replaced. He's been overthrown by Royce, and Royce is an unknown entity. We don't know whether he intends to honour the agreement that we set up or whether he's going to back out of it. So we need to prudently prepare, I think is what I'm saying, for this possibly going south in a hurry. I think on a practical note, before I head into the Maelstrom camp, there are a few confidence enhancing things that I need to do. So I'm going to go back to the menu now and we'll get prepared. Right, Jackie, my good old tune, before we do anything else, into the menu. Some of this is things that I've thought of myself. Others have been suggested by other people. They've pointed it out based on their experience in a non-spoiler way. One of them is fairly obvious, which I had actually realised myself, that I've been carrying around an ordinary pistol and yet I have been given an iconic pistol, and it makes no sense whatsoever to have it that way round, so I'll fix that now straight away. I don't know what difference it's going to make in practical terms when I'm handling the weapon, using it, but we shall find out. Also, on the subject of weapons, I think I'm going to get rid of quite a few of my weapons. I won't do it, I think, at the start of this episode, maybe towards the end if there's time. I'm going to sell loads of them because I want the eddies. The other thing, also a confidence-based thing, is the costume that currently V is wearing. This is not the one I want him to be in. The one I designed first, and which I said was my favourite because it's so unassuming, is this one. I want him to go into the Maelstrom camp posing no threat. He's just an ordinary Joe. He's dressed that way. He's not trying to be ostentatious, stand out, look at me. I'm just here to do a job, get paid and go. It's just a day job for him. That's the impression I want to give. And it is a confidence thing, as I said in the intro. The other thing is, it is time to spend my points. Now, I have worked out where I want to initially spend my points. I have actually been told it doesn't matter too much at this stage because there's plenty of chance to max things out based on how the game treats you. You can change your mind to a degree. There's no worry or danger of spending points in great quantity because I haven't got that many. I've only got 3. So what I'm going to go with is intelligence to start with. So I will acquire one of those. I'll explain the rationale behind this in a minute. Cool. And also reflexes. Now the reason I've chosen intelligence is because it says it improves my net running ability and my proficiency with things like smart weapons, one of which at least I have been given, and allows me to unleash my potential as a net runner. It's Cyberpunk. I've got to get comfortable with using cyberware and its capabilities, so that's a big part of it. That is that one. In cool, I must confess, that's almost like a balance for me. I don't want to dismiss the opportunity to improve with weapons because combat isn't something I don't completely shy away from. It's just something I don't want to dominate totally. The beauty of this is I think the game's going to allow me to do both to a degree, and it's horses for courses. The one that's most appropriate in a situation is the tool to use. So what drew me to cool here was the description about assassination skills and stealth abilities. That is an aspect of combat that I really do enjoy. Plus it improves my proficiency with some good weapons here, including sniper rifles there. Now that really sings my song because it's a weapon I can use from a distance. It's a ranged weapon. Keeps me out of harm's way to a degree, And also there are some street smart subtle dialogue choices that come as part of this package, so that's why I chose cool. And reflexes was essentially because it also made reference to improving proficiency with things like assault rifles, submachine guns, blades, and advanced movements. As someone who's going to be spending quite a bit of time on his feet, having manoeuvrability and the ability to evade enemy attacks in that way just seemed sensible. So I'll go into these now because I've got 3 points to spend in the perks as well, and we'll start with, I think I'll start with intelligence. I did actually make myself a little note here. Obviously I've done some exploring of this, and I'm going to go for this central one here, which starts with RAM recovery rate but actually progresses into other things, including overclock and spillover. Now I don't know how effective these are going to be, but they do improve my ability to tackle more complex foes, enemies. So anything that can do that has got to be a benefit. Obviously there's more exploration of these trees to do later, and I will be doing that, but we need to move on just a little bit here. I also went for reflexes, checking my pad and which one I selected here. This was also the middle one. This was a pretty easy choice because it improves my ability to dash. Remember, I'm going to be spending a lot of time on my feet here. Air dash, which just sounds... I'm just going by the basis of what it says, that I can dash in midair. I can what? And the last one is this thing about jumping and double jumps. And I'm just intrigued. I need to find out what that is. So that's where that perk point is being spent. And the final one was going into cool, and I went right over to this left hand side one here which says Road Warrior, and I don't know, the thing is, being a nomad, vehicles are going to be important in my playthrough. Even though I'm planning to walk a lot of the way, I'm well aware of the fact that I've seen them in the game. There are many vehicles about. I'm pretty much guessing that I'm not just going to be stuck with the one I've got now, and that various forms of transport, bikes, cars, I don't know what else, are going to become available, and I'm going to be able to have more than one. So I want to give myself the option to develop this particular strand. It's got things I don't necessarily understand. Focus sounds good, of course, because that does refer to pistols, revolvers, precision rifles and sniper rifles. There it is. There's a bit of synergy there. There's also this thing called Deadeye here, and there's also nerves of tungsten steel, and boy, could I do with those. So there, I've spent my points right at the beginning. I hope that makes sense to people. I think that was what I wanted to do here. Yeah, I think we're all there. We're good for now. So back to Jackie. Now, the way I'm going to tackle what's coming up going into the Maelstrom camp is to remember I've got Jackie with me, and to not let the game rush me. If things get sticky, and I think they might, it's either going to go one of two ways. We're either going to walk out unscathed with what we want, because we're going in there to pay for it, or we're going to walk out scathed with what we want. But one way or another, we are coming out of that building with that robot. That has got to happen. Yes. Jackie.
Let's go see these bastards.
Let's do that.
All right, let's knock on their door. See if they even open up.
There were some more housekeeping points.
Poor fuckers. Had to be them.
Woo! You nearly got one
Gang
over.
like any other, right?
I'll take the Valentinos. They follow God and the Santa Madre. Honor means something to them. You know what they want, how they get it, and what pisses them the fuck off. With Maelstrom, you just never know.
Yeah, that echoes what was said in the journal, doesn't it? The issue with Maelstrom is because of their preoccupation with cyberware. Yeah, that's okay. Wait for me. I've just thought of something. I've got to go back this way. Do a crossword. I don't know. Anything. Because of their preoccupation with cyberware and bodily implants in, I don't know, it must be on their faces, surely, because he said you can't read their expression, you can't discern their intention. It makes them more difficult to deal with. You don't know what they're thinking. You don't know if they're being truthful.
Later then.
Hey, man, I'm just round the corner. Honestly, if you need me, shout. I'll be there in a second. He sent me a text. He's actually sent me a text. And I've walked into a hostile area. Now the reason I've come into this area is this. On the way in I spotted this before I stopped, and if this area belongs to the Maelstrom gang and the gate's open on it, there has to be a reason. What can the reason be? Yes, I know it's hostile. Do you know what I need here? I need me a vantage point. Can I climb? What's the tallest thing here I can climb? It might be this actually. It might actually be this. Let's see. Can I jump that? No, that's too tall. I'm going to find something to climb. And yes, I am going to scan. At the moment, I think, I'm not hearing any sounds of life. This place is full of things that can go boom. Ah, here we go. I can climb this. If I get in the right place. Oh. What's the matter with you, tube? That's better. Come on, you can do it. Yes, there you go. I told you you could. Scan. Right. Mine crate. Explosive. And then we've got this, whatever it is, tank. Explosive. There's a lot of things here that can go boom. A forklift. Some more explosive tanks. What is that? A cleaning machine. A crate stack. Break chain. I presume I can then drop those traits on an enemy. The crates can land on their head. That's a good little weapon to have. What have they been using this yard for? If they brought the convoy back here, if they ambushed it and brought the vehicles back here, where are they? Because they ain't here. Interesting. Interesting. I haven't picked up anything useful to collect here yet. Oh, it's the doorway. Hey, Jackie, I may have just found another way into the building. Hold your horses. Hello? Hello, hello. What's going on here? That's some sort of equipment being used. And that's just answered my question. That's a truck. That, my friends, is a truck. They're in there, Jackie. Someone's at home. That was worth it. That was worth popping around the corner. Knowledge is power. You alright?
Ah, there you are.
I've been here all the time.
Let them know we're here.
Let them know we're here. Oh, okay. This is like a video.
What you waiting for?
I'm working out how it works. It's a video doorbell. Hello? Anybody there?
Don't know you.
I don't know you. Oh. I'm going to use the blue dialogue choices. This is something that's come up a lot in the comments. It's just me. Whoa, he's excited.
Just open the fucking door.
Oh, now then.
Yeah? You make a fucking appointment? Because I don't see nothing in my book.
Oh, is this invitation only? I thought you had the invitation. Did you bring the invitation? Have you left it on the kitchen table again?
Hey!
Yeah. What's a civilised gang? They have an appointment book, you know. If your name's not on the list, you ain't coming in, as they say.
Want to talk to Royce. Dex sent us.
Main room. We've been waiting.
It's done the job. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There were a couple more things from housekeeping I've just remembered. I've put the blue dot on.
Cozy place.
It is cosy.
Could use a few plants, though.
So centre screen, you can see the little blue dot. That's just to help me, like I did there, work out where to put your finger when you're pressing things, because I noticed it was a little bit strange. Also, I've enlarged the text very slightly on the screen because a couple of people in real life have commented to me that they thought the text was a bit small, and I googled this, and apparently it is a thing that people have mentioned, that when they're playing this game they find the text a little small. There is an option to enlarge it, so I've done that. And there was a third one which was to do with the HUD effect, which I think gives you a bit of curvature to the appearance of things, so I've put that on as well. Right, told you there were some more housekeeping bits. Why are these things being highlighted? That's a security turret. I can turn it on. I'm not sure I want to. Hey, this place is a fortress. Where is this? We have a little back room. There's nothing in it, I'm betting. I'll scan. It's just got that look of the sort of room that you're meant to notice. Do you know what I mean by that? Not every side room contains something useful. It's a very, very clever thing by devs when they do that. They want you to explore, but don't always expect a reward.
They look damn well prepared.
Don't they just? These things are
I don't
scary.
think I've ever seen security like this in a chow factory.
Gear from the Jack convoy. Gotta be. Must have been all over it like maggots on dead meat.
That's Militech, all right.
Psycho boards chromed out with military-grade hardware worth millions. This should be fun.
Yes, I don't think that's the dictionary definition of fun, but I can see what you're saying. Of course, the robot will not have been the only thing in the convoy. There'll have been other things too. They just wanted the robot. Interesting. So you're saying that a lot of this tech we're going to be seeing here could be fresh. They've just literally got it and installed it. That is also interesting. Can I pick that up? I think I can. I can't override that. I don't yet have the attribute requirements for it. That's alright. I didn't want to in the first place. I'm still learning. I'm also trying to learn why I can't pick that up. Why is that being so tricksy to get? Don't know. It's not letting me do it though. Good job it's not crucial. Scan. Whoa, we have a readable. We've got a readable. I'm going to pick this up and read it. Not only are all foods products... Oh, sorry, there's a title here. I didn't read the title. All foods, the future of meat. Not only are all foods products healthy and nutritious, they will feed our future. Soon, all foods will launch a pilot line of new products to complement the Easy Beef brand. This series of meat products will be based on flatworm cultures, which have been found to significantly help increase metabolism, slow weight gain, and cleanse the intestinal tract. We hope the Flatworm Initiative will usher in all foods' latest successful generation of meat products. I mean, good heavens above. There's something about these little shards that they keep throwing at you. They are futuristic and sound plausible. You know, that you may want to look into developing foodstuffs to have additional benefits for the person who consumes them. However, flatworms, weight loss. It's just there's something distasteful and disquieting about them. Where'd that come from? I would like to pick that up.
Hey,
it's
what was in there?
Oh, here we go. This is the truck I was just looking at. This is indeed the truck I was just looking at, and there is a Maelstrom goon who's doing work on it. Is that one of the trucks from the convoy? And they're modifying it now for their own purposes. These guys don't waste a thing, do they? And also, talking about not wasting a thing... What was it I saw here? There it is. Tier 1 components. I'll have those. And an old can. You never know when you might not need one. Oh, that was a long way down. What did he say? What did I see?
Militech truck.
Yeah.
Those cabrones only swiped a couple crates. Not a whole fucking semi.
No, this is the point I'm making, Jackie. I think that robot was part of a much bigger consignment and they hoisted the lot. The result being that if the pit of my stomach just fell out, we have to go back this way to evacuate this building with them after us, and they turn those defence turrets and things on, we are going to be mincemeat. There's a cheery thought. Where are we going? Do you know where we're going? Apparently you do. I'm going this way. You take that road. I will take this one. Scan me. That was worth doing. Because there's some goodies to be had. Let's go get them. Oh, that's another readable. It's another readable. Spray paint. Real water sparkling, I'll drink it. I'll probably need the loo now because of doing that. I will also eat Moon Cheese Sour Planet. That sounds like it's full of sugar, doesn't it? Don't you think? Even in this age. Another old can. Is there a reason you're giving me those old cans? Am I going to be fashioning them into some sort of weapon? And this is an article called, I'm going to have to pick it up to read it, the title's so long, 75 Years of Cyberware by Susomu Takahashi. Let's read this. I just paused there to have a massive drink of orange. I'm not going to submit you to watching me drink orange, so excuse me if there are the occasional edits in this episode. It's very, very hot in here. The thermometer next to me is saying 25 degrees. We don't have air conditioning very much in the United Kingdom. 75 Years of Cyberware by Susomu Takahashi. A century ago, losing a limb meant tragedy. It meant living with permanent disability, with severely reduced physical capability, and often with chronic pain. What's more, people with disabilities frequently suffered from widespread discrimination, both active, e.g. employment bias, and passive or unconscious, e.g. poor infrastructural inaccessibility. Today, assuming the dismemberment victim is financially stable, loss of limb amounts to little more than a minor inconvenience. A century ago, employers could impose specific dress codes, hairstyle regulations, and piercing and tattoo bans. Many even pressed their employees to maximise productivity, often in violation of the law, such as through anti-pregnancy policies. At the time, however, deeper involvement with employees' bodies was simply impossible, legal or otherwise. But with the advent of cyberware, employers in the second half of the 21st century have imposed requirements for skin, bone, muscle, organ and eye replacements in order to improve performance and workplace effectiveness. In extreme cases, security sector employees are commonly urged to undergo so-called full body conversions or full cyborgization. Much has changed over the past 75 years from when cybernetic implants first hit the mass market. Many in the field of history of technology have argued cyberware is a positive force for progress, and many have argued the opposite. This book attempts to describe and contextualise the changes, for better or worse, that it has introduced to our professional and personal lives. How has cyberware led us to where we are today, and where is it taking us next? Very deep. And 2 bits of lore already. I love it. The way that it builds your depth of understanding of the world. Deep behind everything that's going on, the brashness, the gang warfare and everything else, people are still writing on an educational, intellectual level about what's happening to society. They're still bemoaning the fact that much of it is just out of control. And people are not stopping to think, where is this leading us? Where are we going? Laser mines.
Anti-personnel mine. Directional shrapnel spitter. My favorite.
Fantastic. They have got this place wired, haven't they? Is it to keep out intruders? Is it like a fail-safe last resort? I am coming to you, Jackie. It's alright, I'm just wandering round. Hey, we have met. You know me, don't you? I don't think I missed anything down there. Right, Jackie went this way, so I'm going to follow him. He's gone upstairs. There's... Hang on. You've gone that way. I'm going to go this way. Can I go this way? I want to. Let me do it, game. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, devs. I know there are stairs. I know there are stairs. I am that person who in a shop that has an escalator taking you to the upper stairs will use the stairs. My wife's always telling me about this. She uses the escalator sensibly. I run up the stairs. Oh my lord.
Anti-personnel mine. Directional shrapnel spitter. My favorite.
Subtle.
So we've been told. These are all Militech kit. This just demonstrates the correct assumption we made. They knew what they were doing. The robot is actually a bit of a sideline for them. I think they were after the rest of what was on those trucks. I think it's coincidental that we are interested in the robot. Maybe they are selling bits of it off piecemeal. Some of it could be worth a small fortune to the wrong hands. Jackie, can I just congratulate you on looking particularly mean and moody today? Now look, if we meet these people, when we get in there, keep your temper under control, okay? Just saying, just saying. It's what Misty would want you to do. Oh, hang on, wait a second. Let's do some tagging. There's a goon. Where else was there one? There's somebody over there. I don't think I can get him. Yes, I can. Tagged 2. Hey. Hey. Can I take control of that camera? I believe I can. Oh, great stuff. There's Jackie. Hey, Jackie. You're right. I'm just looking around in here. Does my actual scanner work when I'm in control of a camera? It does. It very does. Now what I'm really hoping to do is to find any bad guys that I've missed. There's lots of explosive stuff in here. Microwave. Explosive. Don't go near that. Bring sandwiches, everybody. The microwave's explosive. They've got spontaneous craving machines. They seem to be everywhere. People must be spontaneously craving quite a lot in this game. Aha! Another goon. Almost looks like there are 2 there actually. Although it could be just a sort of echo of the image. Good. Good. Okay, let's get out of the camera. Back into the lift. We're going to have to go in here. Let's not go in with a weapon drawn. That would be provocative.
Trying to spook us.
Well, it worked. Get to the main production floor of All Foods. We've only just entered the building. Does the scan reveal anything else now? There's got to be more than this. There's got to be more than I can see here. Let's anticipate this. They've sent me to get over there, but that's where Jackie's going. I don't want to go over there. I want to look around here first. Is that alright? Are they going to let me do this, or are they going to take exception? I am not a sheep, and you are not a shepherd. I will not be shepherded. You've got to stick up for your... Ooh. Oh, I am so glad I didn't listen to you. What is this? Cyberware controversy in football? Never before in a single night has a crowd snapped so abruptly and so frequently between euphoric cheers and deafening silences. The most recent match between the NC Corsairs and the San Diego Shredders ended in an overwhelming victory for Night City, but it was another team that stole the spotlight. Trauma team paramedics airlifted out a record 7 players during the game due to potentially life-threatening injuries. 3 still remain in stable but critical condition. The game's unusual spike in injuries was the result of a months-long feud between the 2 franchises that had hit a boiling point. Shredders head coach Darnell Irving has repeatedly accused the Corsairs of breaking league rules by allowing players to equip military-grade cyberware. Corsairs organisation representatives have refuted the allegations, claiming the rules contain no such clear-cut cyberware guidelines. Night City's head coach even went so far as to say that San Diego, quote, would be wise to make the same upgrade, instead crying like babies whenever they get their kicked, unquote. What he doesn't mention, however, is that the NC Corsairs have a sponsorship deal with Nightcore, granting them exclusive rights to equipment designed in Nightcore's top-secret football science lab. Salt in the wound. Indeed. Of course, unpersuaded, the San Diego faithful have argued to the league that the use of military-grade technology is damaging to the game's integrity and future. Football analysts and commentators, on the other hand, have dismissed the controversy, saying that the arms race mentality has always been pervasive in sports. Their case in point, the 2064 Night City Marathon. In a record-setting and uncontested victory, Austrian runner Dominik Bohm blazed past favourites from Czechoslovakia and France because of Vienna's close partnership with Zetatech. That is interesting. That is. So again, people are aware of the use of cyberware making certain traditional things unfair. Or it's perceived that way, but other people are saying, hey, that's just the world's going. Get used to it. Can you hold back a tidal wave? Can you really? Is it too late? More at 10. Okay, let's continue scanning because we found some good stuff there. Fancy burying that nice piece of lore in a cabinet in the middle of this place where it could have been missed. Jackie's going to be wondering where I've gone. Oh, there he is, wondering where I've gone. I'm here. How did I miss you? How? Answer me that. And another one. And a surveillance camera. I'll take that one over. I've got a different viewpoint here. Which now suggests to me that there's an upper level here which I could have got to. How do I do that? There are some stairs down there. Where were those stairs? Did I walk straight past them? I did. Thank you. Yeah, that guy was up here low. Oh, for a minute I thought it was another one. I will take that because any weapons that I don't use I'm going to sell. I'll have the shotgun ammo, I'll have the shotgun ammo, and I'll have the tier 1 components, thank you very much. My eyes are making my nose itch. I do apologise that I keep scratching my nose. Oh. I don't take antihistamines particularly. I used to take antihistamines. They don't seem to work when I do. And it's not really that obtrusive or debilitating. I'm not one of those poor, unfortunate people who really get very bad hay fever. My heart goes out to them. It must be so unpleasant. You know, I hope they take advantage of all the help that's available to them. What? That would seriously, I think, not be wise. But I am so tempted to try it to see what happens. So I had to think about this, and I was going to make a quick save and do the grab, see what happened, and if I didn't like the results, undo it. And then I stopped myself and thought, no, I actually want this to be completely authentic, so there's no going back if I get things wrong in this regard. I am not going to grab this guy. I thought about it for like 2 minutes, I think it was. I'm not going to grab this guy because it might precipitate a bloodbath. Tempting though it is, game, thank you for the option, and I may take advantage of it later, but for now I'm going to decline your kind suggestion. Can I just jump down here? Turns out I can. Right, Jackie, where are you? Where's Jackie? Over here somewhere. He's already waiting for me. He says, I've been standing in this elevator for so long. I know you have, my friend. There's just a little bit more I want to see round this corner before we depart this room, because we won't be coming back, and as a reward I can have a broken eye implant. Now, is that a broken eye implant or a broken eye implant? See what I'm saying? Is it an eye implant that's broken, or it gives you a broken eye? The difference is stark and probably quite significant. Oh my god, I just love this place. It is so full of stuff. I mean, look at it. The explosives are really good to know about because we might need those. I can turn this place into an inferno if I need to on our way out. Jackie, I'm with you. You okay?
Chill, V. Remember, we're on their turf.
Hey, I'm chilled. I'm the one who's saying to you.
What do you want?
Whoa. Oh, you're the guy who was on the intercom at the start. Dum-dum.
Here to see Royce. We got biz to transact.
Keep it cool.
Mr. Royce is busy just now. you'll deal with me.
He scratches his face with a gun. You know, most of us just use a finger. He uses a gun. That tells you the sort of person we're dealing with. And if you're an example of what we're facing, this is what they meant by you can't...
Fucking deaf.
No. By you can't tell what they're thinking or feeling, because look, their eyes, a large proportion of their soul when you're talking to someone is in their eyes, isn't it? If you can't see human eyes like that, you've got issue. Let's be factual.
You got a bot. Model MT0D12. Called the Flathead.
Yeah.
And? The hell you care?
Guy I represent already paid Brick for it. I'm just here for the pickup. I can talk direct to Royce if necessary.
Nah, you talk to me. Name's Dum Dum. Now couch, planet.
Is that Dum Dum as in the type of bullet? Or is it a reference to something else? He's telling me to sit down. I don't really want to sit down. I want to scan. That's interesting.
You
That's...
fucking deaf.
You keep asking me that, and I've told you already. Are you deaf? There's a ladder over there.
I said sit.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'm going to sit because I want to stay on his good side.
Well, shit. Goes for you too.
Oh, good luck with that.
Stand.
This so fucking hard? Fucking ass on the fucking couch.
Make me.
Oh no.
Thought you'd never ask.
No. We don't want to antagonise them.
Down for a planet bullet in your skull.
Shush.
Jesus, Jack, what gives?
Primerito, I don't like this guy's tone. Segundo, sitting on your ass makes you an easy target.
Sit your ass
I'm
down
gonna-
for a planet bullet in your skull.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him to calm down.
Jack, sit down.
This ain't gonna end well, but... Shit.
We haven't even started negotiating yet.
All right. Come on. Gotta lighten up. Take a hit.
Oh, what is this? I'm going to pass.
Thanks, I'm good.
I want to keep my brains, functioning, my wits about me. I may have to kill you in a minute. I want to have a straight head while I'm doing it.
Whatever you say, straight-edged princess.
You didn't just improve your chances of survival if this goes bad. I'm just saying. Did I insult you?
Here we go. A flathead. Model MT0D12.
Well, that was easy. It's not yours though, is it?
Militech's not gonna come looking for it?
Fuck them. They can hop around and try. We'll remove the serial number and lifted access locks using our soft. What's yours is yours.
Okay, so it's now untraceable. I would like to see what's inside the box and take it for a spin, if that's alright. I will leave my license and registration with you while I do it.
Need to see it.
Suit yourself.
Is that it?
Fucking tricked out this thing. Dynamic thermal optic camo armor. Full cognitive immersion with a Raven controller.
Okay, now...
Out prototype actuators made of titanium, vanadium, Kevlar composite. And watch this. Fully
Where's it gone?
integrated link too. So when the spider starts crawling up walls dangling from ceilings.
Could love your lunch.
So what you think?
I'm impressed. Now I'm impressed. When it was folded away in the box, it looked a bit like a video camera, but now I'm impressed. However... Oh, I can't use that one. I'm 5 out of 6.
Been waiting here.
Yeah, well, we've come for it, so I'm very impressed with your sales technique and your spiel. You've been wonderful. You didn't offer me a coffee or a complimentary biscuit, but...
Yep, we'll take it.
Free. Sure. Yeah. Let's see your cred.
Brick got it. It's all paid up.
It's all paid for, I'm afraid.
Got it.
Oh,
Any fucking brick around here, do you?
You'll be Royce then. Oh, quick.
Fucking deaf.
No, I'm thinking how to negotiate this. Let's cut Brit out of this.
You.
Get a relationship with you.
Fuck Brick then. Let's cut a new deal.
Now that's good business sense.
Yes, that's what I was hoping you'd say.
You want the flathead? I better see some eddies.
I've got eddies. I have lots of eddies. I've got the Militech shard, and I've cleaned the eddies on it too.
Relax. Got him right here.
Just like that, without batting a fucking eye.
Have I made it too easy? Oh, it's pressuring me for time here. I need the bot. It's a statement of fact. You know it, I know it.
I hand over the chip, you hand over the pod. Clean and easy. No complications.
Look at this fucking Boy Scout. You know all your nods. Got all your badges. You know, you never did say who sent you. Never did say who you're working for.
Dexter Deshawn. That's who.
Dexter Deshawn.
Impressed or not?
The lord ass who punching animal fucked half of Pacifica?
Okay.
I mean, he ain't dead.
This is the way this is going to be.
He's alive, well, and kicking. And he sends his regards.
So you gonna consider my offer now?
What a standoff. Guns drawn everywhere. Look, I came for the bot. You can have the eddies.
You short, Cirque?
I'm just going to walk out with it.
Here's the cred. Hell, I'll even toss in some info as a friendly bonus. Militech's onto you. They're close.
Wait, what?
Cred chip was spiked with a virus. Don't worry. I wiped it.
Ooh. Did things just get better or worse?
Check it.
Okay. What is one of those? Code freak. Your job, I presume, is to be able to assimilate stuff that you're given to check it for its validity and maybe nasties. Good. We have passed the check. Suddenly it's gone quiet. It says talk to the Maelstromers. Oh.
That rusty cunt. Now I gotta deal with this shit.
Okay. Have you got anything to say about this?
You just take the damn bot and get the fuck out of my factory.
Alright. I mean, I still get the feeling he's considering his options
This is
here.
a trick. I'm gonna introduce you to our meat grinder.
And being a food factory, I'm sure you've got a very nice one, which is
Take it.
well maintained. I'm going to take the flathead. That's what we came for.
Got what we came for.
Mission accomplished, surely?
So now leave.
Yes.
And hey, after you get Dex's dick out of your mouth, tell him I say hello.
Piece of shit.
That could have gone worse. We've got the bot.
What the? Shit! Militech! Let's get the fuck out of here!
What's just...
Militech couldn't manage it on the sly with the chip, so they rolled in the big guns.
More their fucking style, I'd say.
Okay. That's a ladder, my friends. There's a ladder there. I'm just looking around this room. Yeah, I know we don't want to be here. You see, this is what I was talking about. The game is going to pressure me to panic. And panic makes you do things quickly. And you've got to resist that temptation to do things quickly, because that's how mistakes happen. I've come up the ladder, which I pretty much knew we were going to use. It's a yellow ladder, and don't we all love yellow ladders in games? It's one of those universals, isn't it, that you see something that's yellow, you can climb it, you can use it as a platform, and this is yellow too, so you know, it's signalling to us this. Hang on, where are you two going? I'll catch you up. I really don't care. I am going to make you wait.
Hey, Dudom, or whatever your name is.
Dudom.
I'm not helping myself.
Okay, they've gone into an area I can't see. He's basically helping us to protect himself because we're going to sap up the bullets. There's a laptop here. Excuse me if I stop to use it in the middle of mayhem. It contains messages. This is urgent. I mean, there's like an alarm going off in the background. People are fleeing for their lives, and we're stopping to read the email. Okay, urgent marketing issue from Lindsay Barry to Mark Robinson. Mark, I still have a problem with the direction of this ad. It won't pass the focus groups with flying colours, if at all. What do we hope to achieve by advertising I'm sorry, that just slid away there on its own. Let me see if I can get it back. There we go. It had there's a weird sort of thing on the right joystick sometimes where it doesn't slide. What do we hope to achieve by advertising milk? I know you've seen the latest reports. Even if we jack up nutrient content and tweak the consistency, we'll still lose to Biotechnica's alternatives. Our paste products already test worse with younger consumers. Besides, it's not even clear who the target audience is for this. You are aware most of our target sales are in urban markets, right? Unless you're playing off a sense of misplaced nostalgia or some reference I just don't get. We need to seriously consider reassigning the marketing budget from milk to something else. Do you have anything in mind from R&D that's already been tested? I paused for a second there just to unlock all the messages on the side. I haven't read them because I thought that might be an issue that was causing the skipping not to work. It seems to be working again now. It was just a little glitch, I think, and also I've grabbed a drink of orange while I was doing it. Here's Mark Robinson's reply to Lindsay Barry. Lindsay, I'm not fully prepared to drop the milk project just yet. Despite your first impressions, we've actually put quite a lot of thought into this campaign. Still, I'm willing to explore other options. We have the meat mixture based on insect proteins ready to go, the same we discussed last year, but we weren't happy with texture or smell. There's also a soluble powder based on mealworm larvae used as the base for porridges and soups. Main problem there is we'd have to start from scratch. Let me know if either of these options speaks to you, and we'll sync on the topic later this week, Mark. Good marketing speak there, you guys. Good marketing speak. The next one is simply the third on the list. That's why I'm clicking it. Porno brain dance, sex brain dance, and lots of other descriptions. Do you crave more? Looking for the hottest experience? Desire unlimited porn access? Find it all here. And there's some bits you can read out for yourself. Join now to see hottest offers. Featured Best of Marquis de Sade. Didn't find what you're looking for? Fantasy so up it's not on our menu? No problem. Use our on-demand service to make an order. Our sexperts will make sure your every desired comes true. We've got it all. You sound like you have. Forever young, what is this? There's chaos around me. In my headphones it sounds slightly louder probably than to you, the alarms and the machinery and stuff. Are you in your 50s, 60s, even in your 70s, but still want to look like you did in your teens? Do you crave the eternal youth of the Arsarkas, but can't afford the implants? We've got a solution. One a day Putinamics will slow the effects of aging, helping you look even 20 years younger. You're just one small capsule a day away from enjoying your natural beauty to its fullest, even into old age. We've got testimonials. Putinamics is completely safe to use. Studies have shown it to be over 95% effective. Takao Tanaka, MD. Incredible! I'm 68 years old and I don't look a day over 40. One of our many satisfied customers. All my wife's friends constantly ask how she bagged her cougar self such a young husband. You should see her face when she tells them I'm actually old enough to be her father. Another satisfied customer. How can you not read this stuff? There is always absurdity in extremes, and this is an extreme society and it's littered with these things. What's this? Okay, this is need someone to watch your back, from animals are alpha to encrypted. Danger prowls night city. Got a stalker on your tail. Hired iron out for your blood. Some freak giving you crooked looks and bad vibes, or maybe you're just looking to pad your personal security. The animals got your back. Survival of the fittest. It's the only law that matters in Night City. You hire us, we show your enemies just what that means. We'll protect you, your home, your workplace, your property. Hell, we're even happy to knock on a few doors if necessary. Become king of the jungle. Choose the animals. That laptop was well worth having. Now I know it's also got net on it here. I've got to click to use because I zoomed out. And it's all the websites. I will read the websites. I've said this in a previous episode. I'm going to have to be selective though, because I've just done a chunk of reading there and we want to keep some sort of progress going, don't we? I have no idea what's waiting us here. I know I was in the business of scanning this room. And I know you guys have probably legged it. You're out of the building and sitting in a nearby bar saying, oh, I remember V. Do you remember the guy we left behind in the food factory? Zenith, I will take that. They went this way. Can I actually get down there? I can. Yes, I can. And it's a readable. 1,000 beats a second. I couldn't believe my eyes. For a moment I thought Jessica had changed them out for faulty Kiroshis while I was asleep. But no, that wouldn't have been like her. I blinked again. No change. There I saw them clear as day, the open flaps of Jason's chrome skull. I saw the electronic brain that, up until now, had been hidden by perfect imitation sin skin. The son of FutureTech CEO, the boy of my damn dreams, Jason, he was an android. Expletive. I sat there, stuck with a dumb expression on my face, and Jason stared back with one of his own. I couldn't help but wonder now, were those beautiful blue eyes of his the same that had pierced my soul? Were they merely a mimicry controlled by some emo algorithm? Had there never been anything real behind them all those times? Not once? Alex, it's not what you think, he pleaded, with a strangely authentic note of panic in his voice. And I wanted to believe him, I really did. Well, clearly it hasn't been, I replied, in equal parts anxious and bitter. Me and my rotten luck, the first and last guy I fall for, and he turns out to be a goddamn motherboard on legs. No, that's not, Jason suddenly broke off and smiled awkwardly. Wait, did you say fall for? My cardio implant began to beat more and more quickly. My face flushed. Had I been wrong? Could this body of bolts, wires and plastic really contain whatever is left of the real Jason Cadales? If his father was able to design a synthetic heart for me, maybe he could do the same for his son's brain. The question is, why? Okay, we still have futuristic, sci-fi, some would say a little bit superficial, novels being written, but nevertheless on an interesting theme. Guys, I have no idea where you went. It was so long ago, and I'm not leaving this room without taking that lot. Quick scan. Scan for a little bit. There are a lot of readables in this episode. That's the top of the ladder we just came up, and the team went through here, I think. Am I correct in this? No, it's a different ladder. This is a different ladder. It's a bit steamy in here. There's not much to see. I'm going to use the ladder because I learned how to do that in episode 1. Alright, can I squeeze through there? Because I'd really love to. Wait! Hey. These two are falling out behind me. I can't open that, but I can certainly have this disinfectant. And, you know, we're making a bit of a mess here. It'll be good to clean up after ourselves. I can barely see to come out there. Oh, right, here we go. So, quick scan reveals that the Maelstrom dudes, this is a state of play here, we're just pausing to work out what's going on, are engaged with infantry scouts from Militech. Militech are raiding the place. There's a battle going on. We are presumably therefore fighting on the side of... I'm going down here. Ouch. Fighting, I'm thinking that. Fighting on the side of... I mean, I'll join in.
Jackie Will.
I'm with you, Jackie. Okay, that's reasonable. Where did you guys go? Sure. Oh, we're this side, are we? I'm coming down with you. Hi there, everybody.
Shoot me!
How's it going?
Copy that.
Ugh, gun was out. He's down. I'll do my share. Okay, that won't tag.
With you in a sec.
Reload. I'm going to keep my head down here. Also, even though we're in combat, I'm just wondering whether it might be an idea to pick a direction, drop a grenade. Ooh, that was good.
Whatever. Try not to die.
I will attempt not to. It is my intention to stay alive. However, this is exactly what I was warning about. What happens if you run over fire? Not a lot. Perhaps I was going too quickly for it to affect me. I want to be part of the battle, but also I want to gather evidence. I want to interrogate my surroundings because there is stuff to find. Why are you trembling in the door there? Cyberware capacity shard. Give it to me. And skill shard. Shinobi. Oh. Hey, there's some juicy stuff to pick up around here. Ouch, ouch. I set my pants on fire. Quick. Fire extinguisher. First aid. Alright. It sounds like the actual battle has progressed to the next room. However... Oh, look at that up there. However, this room is lootable. And I'm going to loot it. Of everything it has. I don't think I need to be standing on my toes. But I don't want to get them toasted either. Eee, how do I get close enough to you to take your RC7 Zor? Without setting fire to myself. That looks like the direction of travel. Ouch! Keep out of there. Be more careful. There was something up here. I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. Yeah, there was. I'll have the handgun ammo. I'll have the shotgun ammo. I'll scan this room. There's one of those places where I can dump bodies. I don't think I get anything for dumping bodies. I think that, you know, clearing them up is not regarded as a public service. It should be, really. You know, there should be little posters saying, put your dead bodies in the trash. Don't leave them for other people to do. Kids should be taught to do this as part of their growing up. You know, if you want your pocket money, take the dead bodies out. Okay. I've just picked up a tech weapon. Powerful shots that can pierce light cover to hit enemies. Excellent. Very excellent. Having said that, I'm still going to be trading a few weapons in when I finish because I just want the eddies. I really do. Also, I know there are crosses on here, so I'm going to try and head towards the crosses and take stuff that people have to offer me. I think we may have cleared this room out, but I will just give it a sweep to make sure. Refrigerator. Anybody want a fridge? We could carry it out between us. You take one end. I'll take the other. That's interesting. Someone's left. What is this? Someone's dropped a DR5 Nova. And some broken guns. And people have been saying in the comments, don't forget to break items down as well as sell them. This is something I will bear in mind. There's an upstairs there, and I'd like to go to it. Can I actually just jump up here? Why not, say the devs. Ha 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 ha. If you want to do it, we'll let you. Alright then. I spy another laptop. Absolute mayhem around us, and we're stopping to read the messages. Here we go. Another quick drink of orange. Pay or your head will explode. This sounds like one of those weird threatening letters type things, you know, spam emails. Hey Choom, today is your unlucky day. You're probably wondering who I am. I'm a voodoo boy. Probably heard of us. Remember last time you hit the net? Yeah, me too. I hack your code processor and install a little surprise for you. Now you do what I say or your head goes boom. I think $1,000 is fair pay to keep your head. If you pay, I uninstall my surprise. If not, I blow up your head, but blow up the head of person you love the most first. And if you tell NCPD, I blow up your head twice. You have 2 days to pay, and I know you read this because I install Spycam in your optics. We read it together. This is not negotiation, Choom, so do not reply. Just pay, and you will live. Nice. Oh no, not again. Oh, I think we've read this one. This is the exact one we've read. Yeah, they were they were into a very heavy marketing campaign that month, so they sent it to lots of places. Local network. Oh, this is the online surveillance system. The cameras are connected. I can turn it on and off. I can initiate a remote takeover. Apparently I can. I am now in control of the cameras. I'm trying to zoom out. I can't do that right now, it says. Okay, I won't try then. But I will have a look on the net on this one. Same websites. Okay, that's good. Nice messages though. Good to know we're keeping in touch. It's good to send emails. Some people think they're old-fashioned nowadays, but they're the equivalent of old-fashioned letters, I think. You put as much thought sometimes into an email, I think, as people used to put into a letter. The same isn't probably true of texts and other ways of doing instant messaging. So, just hold on here. I don't know where I am, but there's got to be a reason for all of this. I'm happy to let your guys continue fighting.
Hey, you! Hey! Help me out over here!
Oh shit, I know this fool. It's Brick. It's your call, B. What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? I want to use the pad. Let's get him out. I don't know the code. Where is there a code? There has to be a code somewhere. Somewhere nearby there has to be a code. Scan. What's this? Pick up detonator? I don't want to blow the place up. Hold on. I will go back to that door because I want to try and work out a way of getting in there. Yep, I'll have that while I'm here. Thanks. That's very helpful. Game's giving me things I don't want when I don't want them. Somewhere around here there has to be a code. Open. Yeah, didn't really need to do that. Okay. This is another laptop with more messages. This has got files on it. Okay. I just paused to throw some water on my face there because it is so hot today. We're going to get through this. Urgent marketing issue, the first one on the laptop. I think we've read that one. We have read that one. Second one on the laptop we've also read. The third one we haven't. Oh dear. Warning, scam alert. Do not click on any emails with ads for a enlargement nanogel. This is a scam. Ordinary gels cannot stimulate new cell growth. The only tested and proven method for enhancement is still the Ep6 hormone treatment. Our scientists at Ep6 have developed a formula that will dramatically increase the length and girth of your in only 7 days. Join the thousands of other satisfied customers and order your kit today. Oh gosh, there's a customer testimonial. I didn't believe it would work, but I was desperate. I only had a week to get my big, and I knew Mr. Stud wouldn't cut it. Fortunately, Ep6 did the trick, and I've still got the nail marks on my back to prove it. Thanks, Ep6. Richard Towers, a real customer, verified growth. God, please don't make me keep reading these things. Implants for cheap. Huge savings on discounted second-hand cyberware. Don't miss out. Today's deal. Plastic Sin Skin, pink. Hand size M, 2nd gen, used 1 week only, near mint condition. Tech hair, green, shoulder length, luminescent, 2nd gen, moderate use, occasional flickering, faint cigarette smoke smell. Alloy feet, chrome, unpainted, men's size 8, 1st gen, light rust from lake water exposure, price reduction due to lack of owner records. Synthetic calf muscle, red, no casing, mint condition, 2nd gen, retrofit capable with older joint models. Items go fast, so buy now. Continue following us for the latest and best deals. I don't like the one about the lack of owner records, the one that's been in a lake. It does make you wonder, doesn't it, how that got into the lake and why there are no records. Only you guys know. Brick's been demoted to cage duty, code 9691. Keep it to yourselves. Ha, yes. 9691. 9691. Use it. Use it. Here we go. So we're in 9. We need a 6. We need 9. We need a 1. Yes! Hang on. Why is there a red beam there?
Careful. I'm moving an inch away from this laser. I'm ground beef. It's linked to a mine.
Can we deactivate it?
So you're a brick, yeah?
I'm Brick.
Royce did this?
The twisted fuck.
What can we do to help? I can disarm it.
God. Felt like a fucking eternity there.
I'm going to tell you what's happened here. First, we're here for the robot and Dex centers.
Guess it's kind of your fault we're here. Came for some tech Dex bought.
He tell you to free me?
No, just to pick up the bod.
Classic fucking Dex.
Nevertheless, we have freed you. How long have you been stuck in this cell?
Been in here a while?
Few days. Kinda lost count. Some guys loyal enough to care slipped me stuff. Tried to help out. Royce threw him in the microwave dryer. Made me watch.
Wow. That's real Wrath of Khan stuff you're talking there. Anyway, I've just done you a favour, it occurs to me, and that could be very useful.
Looking a little like we might have saved your skin.
Think we're due a favor, hombre?
Jesus, slow down, maybe. I'll get you, but kinda caught me at a bad time. We ever meet again, I'll have you covered.
Yes, I'm counting on it. I've made an alliance of sorts. At least I have someone in my debt. Manage here by yourself?
Sure you'll manage all right?
This is my home. Quit fucking sweating it.
But what are you thinking you're going to do when this battle over here has raged? I presume we're going to win it. Wow, we could have locked ourselves in there. Access granted. I hope it is. Quick scan just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Coffee machine. It's tempting. Can I get you a latte? Espresso? I think we picked this room clean. Let's go. More weapons. I'm picking them up. That's great that we've actually done something useful there. Rescuing Brick. It has to stand us in good stead, doesn't it, surely? Don't you think? We've got to get some credit out of that. Why are you cowering behind there? I'm not cowering. I should be cowering. I should be cowering. I've just realised. We're moving forwards. Oh, this is taking a while, isn't it? I'm so sorry. I just can't prevent the urge to be as thorough as my brain will let me. I'm not a completionist. I keep reminding people about this. I'm not trying to find every single item there is to be found in the entire game. What I am trying to do is authentically... Why would I want to do that? Heck, I'll do it anyway. Authentically work my way through this, thinking as I go. Yes, weapons are me. I can't keep picking all this stuff up indefinitely, can I? Surely there've got to be limits. Oh, hello. I'll stop for a piece of Slaughterhouse Prime. I haven't eaten anything for a while. I know it's probably not giving me huge benefit. What happens if I eat 2 of these? They look similar, but they're different. They're giving me different benefits. Benefits is something I do need to research. What are they? Medical forceps, I'll have those. I will do a quick scan of this room, just to make sure that we haven't missed anything tremendously juicy. I don't really want to try a spontaneous craving machine yet. There's a time and a place, and what I'm craving at the moment can't be provided by that machine. I want... Oh, careful, use cover. I want safety. Hey, you were very naughty hiding behind that door, just as I came through it. I thought you were one of my team who'd actually gone through there. I'm tempted to pick your body up and throw it somewhere.
He's for the head!
Yeah, okay. I'm wanting to look and see where they are. Let's work this out. Floodlight up there, which I could take over. There's a fanatic over there. There's a Maelstrom guide pushing forwards, hence he's in green. Do you know what I haven't done? I haven't tried any of these things. I'm going to try using overheat on this one here and see what happens. So, you're overheating, my friend. It did some damage to him, I think. Oh, did it actually kill him as well? I don't know. That I'll have to research.
Signed and delivered.
I would quite like to... I'll tag you first. Oh no, hang on, it's tagged green. I'll tag you. And we'll try and overheat you and see if it finishes you off. Oh, it might have done. It did him some damage, I think. He's looking like he's on fire. I can't quite see him behind there, but he's padding himself, and now he's down. So if I actually used a couple of quick hack things there to dispense a couple of enemies, that was good. I enjoyed that. I'm just casually standing here with his rifle behind him. Because, you know, oh, you've been in so many battles, you get a bit blasé about it. I want to grab that because it's green. This is a money shard. Nice, another 500. I wonder if they're all 500s. I'll find out as the game progresses. Meantime, I'm going to loot first and then do a quick scan. Loot you, my friend. I'll just reload my weapon before I do. And I'll have that gun too. And there's another one over here which I've missed. Squished into the corner somewhere? Is it? I can't quite see that. Oh, there it is. There it is. Your body was so meshed up in there. Take it all. Someone pointed out that occasionally I've been pressing the square key and taking part of what's been dropped, but not the whole thing. I need to hold it to take the whole thing. Also, just excuse me a moment. I've had a thought. You know that laptop that was in here? Back up there, wasn't it? Where was the laptop? Where was the laptop? I don't think I finished interrogating it properly. I was so in awe of the fact that I found the code I didn't look in files. I am giving myself such a telling off here. What was I thinking? I've just unlocked the 3 messages at the side again to make sure they scroll if they're going to scroll. These are files to do with Orgiatic Product Vision Meeting Notes. Notes after presentation. Settled on the name Orgiatic. Tested very... something. Marketing and PR are in favour. The light from above is shining on the screen there, so I can't read that. Have time till year end to nail down full product line. Flavour enhancement isn't enough. Marketing suggests adding substance that allows us to brand it as wholesome. Marketing decision is focus on premium snack food. Draw associations with movement, energy, modernity. Artificial supplements. Flavoured based on mealworm larvae. Have the fixed assets for it, low cost, but check with legal if we can list core nutrients without printing source. They don't want people to know what they're eating. Well, surprise, surprise. This is the nutrition and sales approach. Orgiatic will be all foods' flagship wholesome vitamin, is that? Booster with accelerated absorption moving forward. Unfortunately, we had to forgo using mealworm derived powder as the paste base because production rhythm would not match with marketing assumptions. Even were that not true, we would prefer to avoid mutual cannibalisation, both sales and public perception, between Orgiatic and other all foods brands which already use mealworm larvae as fundamental ingredient. Despite unforeseen obstacles, we continue to aim for at least 300% of daily vitamin needs. Although exceeding this mark would most benefit the brand in terms of maintaining positive PR and increasing All Foods' market share in vitamin products. And then we have their promotional brochure draft. This is how they're going to sell it to people. Orgiatic by All Foods is your gateway to better being. Try out our savoury nutrient pastes and vitamin somethings from the Orgiatic line now. Get 330% of your daily vitamin needs in just one fashionable tube. Slurp down favourite flavour pairings from around the world, as well as our special edition Omni Flave, which has more flavours packed into it than ever before. Buy one today and let your tongue do the work. Ugh. If these people only knew, and I've just realised I haven't finished with the laptop yet. I just need to look on local network. Oh, this is the cameras again, the surveillance system. That's good. Alright, back into the other room. I just couldn't let myself leave, knowing that I hadn't done that. I know, it's awful, isn't it? Yes, I know. I'm following the path that was pointed out. Open the door. You guys are doing the battle while I'm doing this. I think I've completely looted this room. I believe I have. Okay. Various of the Maelstrom people are standing around patiently waiting. When was the last time you were in a battle where the forces you were fighting with stood around tapping their watches and saying, "Are you done yet? Are you? Are you finished? Can we move on?" I have a doctor's appointment at 4:30. I've got to pick my kids up from school. I'm only being paid by the hour, you know. I'm supposed to finish at 4 o'clock. Okay. Point made. Have all of that. Progression shard. It's another cyberware capacity shard. Can't have too many of those. I've not needed to do much distraction of my enemies yet. We are still working our way through this factory. I knew we would be. Candles. Why am I going to need candles? Someone going to turn the lights out? Please don't. That would be the icing on the cake of today's experience. Jackie's wandering around looking fairly confident. With the circuitous route here is wild. Where was that going then? Did you see that? It was pointing all over everywhere. Oh, hang on. Ammunition. I'll have that. It could be my imagination, but my V's feeling a bit heavy. It probably is my imagination. I don't think he is heavy. I think he's just feeling that way. It's because I'm expecting him to be heavy because of all the stuff he's picked up. Oh yes, we're not finished yet. We are still finding things. A rosary. Interesting. I am scanning like it's going out of fashion. Let's pop up here. I think I've cleaned out these bodies. These are the ones I did before I came through. Yes, they are. But I didn't clear everything out. Let's have that. And do we have to go up there? It looks like we do. So I'm going to go up there in a second. Why not? It's been a riot getting through this factory. Okay. Let's do this then. Ready? We're going up these stairs. Follow me. I'll bravely lead the way. Up a level. Okay. We have another readable, I think. We have a different laptop. This has messages on it. Your inheritance. Urgent reply needed. Oh, 2077 and still these same sort of things are happening. My name is Sandows and I work for Wet and... I can't read that word. I found your address on the client list for Zetatech's Dutch office. Your name happens to be identical to that of my former client, who died tragically in the recent floods ravaging the north of Europe. Please excuse the rather informal nature of this email, but the matter is truly urgent. My client has left behind 10.7 billion euro in cash. In accordance with local law, the government will assume the entire sum if an heir is not found within a week. I also have it from unofficial sources that the funds will be earmarked for the local branch of Euro Business Machines, which plans to take over Amsterdam. But we can stop them. I know you are not related to my client by blood, but by taking advantage of a few legal loopholes, we could inherit his fortune and split it 3 ways. 40% for you, 40% for me, and the remaining 20% for the flood victims, of course. Please respond to this message within 3 days, otherwise I'll have to look elsewhere for help. Yours sincerely, Sandows. Oh, yes. Oh no. Oh, should I read this? I'll read it out loud for you because I said I would, but I'm going to exempt naughty words. Feeling alone and kinky, women, men, agender or fluid, we've got someone for you. And we're as naughty as we are sexy. You're just one easy order away from living out your dirtiest fantasy. Check out our... oh, okay, all of that lot. And that's just the start. What are you waiting for? Contact us now to take your pick of the hottest tale in town. Are you ready to get wild? No, I'm not. Yeah, that's local network and net on there. I'm ready to get out of this factory just as soon as I can satisfy myself there was a readable that I've not missed anything. Where was the readable? Oh, hang on. I'll take some Nicola Blue and I'll eat the Mr. Whitey. Give me those boosts. There it is. Okay, read. What is this? No Life 3 review. After 50 long years, the wait is finally over. The third and final instalment of the No Life series will be available for purchase tomorrow. As has been reported already, gamers should not expect any major shake-ups in regard to the protagonist. We still play as strong silent type scientist Baron Freimarch. We'll follow Baron as he ventures to the Arctic Circle to, well, why spoil it when you'll have it in your hands on it in less than 24 hours. The gist, with Alice at Baron's side and trusty crowbar in hand, those nasty aliens are in for a rude awakening. People rushed out. They were queuing to buy that game. Queuing up they were. What's this? Oh, it's a bomber jacket. Yes. That enables us to start putting together a particular sort of retro look, doesn't it? Alright. I think we probably haven't looted everything that's here. Take it all. Take it all, my friend. Where's this go? Should I be even going down here? Whoa! Please don't do that. You made me so nervous by doing things like that. It's saying escape from all foods and it's... What is that? Why can I not get near enough to see what it is? It's because it... Perhaps if I squat down... Did that help? No, that just made me very small. I want to be able to pick that up. Oh, good grief, I'm climbing everywhere. I want you! It tasks me and I'm going to have it. It took me a whole minute to get into position to find out what this was. Drink umbrella. I'm going to take it. Why is it my brain will not let me let go of these things? Alright, so there was me thinking we're about to exit this place. Turns out we're not. Turns out we are in Fire Zone City here. I'm on the wrong side of this too. How did I get up here? Oh, the bad stuff's happening in there. Can I tag you? I'm struggling to tag you. Whoa, hang on. I'm going to try to short circuit you. It says traceable. That means it'll know where I am. Do you know, I've only just noticed that. Nevertheless, I haven't done this and I'll try it. You are suffering from that. It didn't totally debilitate him, but it did enough of a job to weaken him. Interesting. So even when it doesn't tag you too, my friend. Who are you? You're an infantry scout. I'll try that again because it was quite entertaining. You can be short-circuited too. That's hurt you, hasn't it?
Playtime's over.
Not much though. He's running that way. I'm going to try and get a bead on him and he's behind there. He's using cover very effectively, actually. Whilst I'm here and you're covering me, I'll just take this Sidewinder. I have him. He walked right into me backwards. Ha ha ha. It's all good practice in combat because it's not something I am confident in. And I've got to be willing to use combat. I wouldn't not want to because I think it is a huge part of the game. Already I'm learning... Oh, net runner skills have just gone up. Already I'm learning that mixing up... I missed something over there. I missed something behind me. Mixing up the approach is a good way to do this. Where is it that I missed? Where was it? It's here somewhere. It says... I don't see it. I do see it. It was right behind me. I'll take that. Also, I missed two things up there. Oh, crikey. I won't be a minute. I'm just... Whoa. Steady. Take that. Take that. And then think about yourself because you're being shot at. Okay, okay. Bad guy. Sneak up on me, would you? That's not nice. Did I sneak up on you? No. Turn on? I don't want to turn that on. I want to get this skill shard from this guy. Playtime is over. I feel like doing something reckless like jumping off the top of here, but I'm not going to. Alright. Let's go this way. And open this door. Which gives us perspective on what's happening here. Alright. I don't know what this is, but we seem to be using some of our bigger stuff to take on some of their bigger stuff. Look at that thing! Do you know what I haven't done recently? Throwing a grenade. I don't think it worked. Also, I'm being shot. Get down, take cover, medicate. Let's try that again. Whoa! It's flanked me. Can I tag it? I can tag it. I'm going to tell it to overheat. Has that done some damage to it? Maybe. Oh, not much though. I'm in poor shape. I'm caught in a cross wire here. Hey, come on. I need your cover, I'm afraid. So you got to die because I want that and I want that. I'm carrying too much. Remove unnecessary items from my inventory. Get down. What a time to be overweight. Right, inventory. I'm carrying too much. Remove unnecessary items from my... Yeah, I'm on 201 out of 200. So I presume that I can go to my backpack. Is that right? Oh God, I am carrying too much. I have many things in here. This must be it. It's all the weapons I'm carrying, isn't it? Which is causing the problem. I've got loads of submachine guns. I think I've got loads of submachine... I do have a good few submachine guns. So let's... How do I get rid of this? Drop that one. Drop that one. Yes, that's done it. That's got us back down to 191. Whilst I'm here, though, I will see if I can drop maybe... How many assault rifles do I have? Enough to start a war. I'll get rid of an assault rifle. That's 184. I'll get rid of... I could get rid of another assault rifle, actually, looking at it. I seem to have several. In fact, I'm going to get rid of both those assault rifles. That's got me down to 160. Okay, you're healthy again now. You can carry on. You may continue to fight. That thing is very bad. I'm going to try and short circuit it. Let's try that. That did some damage. I can't do it again because I've just used it, presumably. But I can give it a grenade. Didn't go far enough. Give it another grenade. I can't do another one of those either. Oh, I got it! I think it's gone.
I'll walk him out.
Let's get out of
Got
here.
our asses?
Quick, let's medicate.
No.
On your
Wanted
feet.
to let you know I like your style.
Okay, stuff's still exploding over there. Is that one of ours? Yes, it is. That's green. Oh, thank goodness for that. Boys, there's a conversation to be had, I know. But also, I'm... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. What happens if you accidentally pull a grenade? Does it go away again if you just sort of hold it? Or are you stuck there with it in your hand? I'm stuck with it in my hand now. I'm going to have to throw it. I'll chuck it somewhere that doesn't matter. Up there. Oh. Okay. So what I was saying was... there's bound to be some juicy stuff in here to loot. I need to be selective, however. I'll take the item 1 components, tier 1 components, and I'll rush over here to this, which is some more tier 1 components. There's a green cross there, that's going to be worth retrieving. I think this guy... I say what? Oh, they've gone back to where you guys are standing. Oh, hello. It's Royce.
Well, got anything to say?
What?
Thanks, V,
For fucking what?
for saving your sorry tin can ass.
Yes.
Are you fucking high?
Apparently.
You're fucked, you know that?
For now, I'm alive, they're not.
But they'll be back. Militech's good at nurturing grudges. And at killing.
Long as you know whose balls to grip, you decide who lives and dies. Wise words. Remember them.
Your problem is Brick's not only alive, but he is... I'll take that. It's going to increase my weight slightly probably, but it mayn't be a problem, I hope. Not only is he alive, but he's sort of got your number, my friend. Talking of bearing grudges, you're going to have Maelstrom and Brick to deal with. I would like to, if it were possible, go back to that. There's a door here, which I'll open. I don't think I've been in here. What's that? Frag grenades? Whoa! That was worth going into. And also, there's a readable. This tiny little storeroom in the middle of nowhere, battle over, you're about to leave the building. The Vampire Prince is back. Monster hunters beware. Turbo Dracula is a dark, gritty, visceral action game experience where you play as the plasma-thirsty prince of puncture wounds himself, Dracula. He has risen again, this time as a digiclone in a body of chrome, but his appetite for blood hasn't waned one bit. Assisted by the descendants of an ancient bloodline, he wages war against the sinister Helsing Corps, headed by the Demon Brothers Manchester. They aim to take over the world with the help of genetically spliced werewolf zombies. Dracula must face difficult choices, such as whether to resurrect his old friend Viago or transmutate into his nemesis. A polished real-time combat system and non-linear storyline offer the player deep immersion in single player, while the multiplayer mode allows you to team up with your Tumbers as they take control of the brooding Varney or blonde fan favourite Herbert. Without spoiling any of the endings, yes, multiple endings, I'll leave you with just one thing. Lady Camilla Ruthen Bathory is hands down the most captivating character ever written in the 100-year history of video games, period. I think we've encountered that shard before, but, you know, I read it anyway. The game may, I wonder, present you with the same shard twice. Damaged poker chip. Why would I want that? What's the significance of a damaged poker chip? Open door. It may present you with the same thing twice, I guess. I don't know. We've got to go back the way we came, haven't we? I'm going to go up these stairs. I'm not going to go up those stairs. Okay, I've looped around. I'm not going to worry too much about going back for those bits to pick up. I've got quite a lot of things collected from this run through of this area. I was more concerned. Aha! Ramjolt. I was more concerned with the size of that gun. That's got to be worth a few shillings and pence. Can I believe that guy? No, he's a total ingrate, isn't he? Okay, let's move this way. I'm with you. Where are we heading?
Come on, V.
I'm coming. Just one last look behind me. Just pop and pick up a load of ammunition that I was about to leave the building without. It's been a blast, All Foods. I am not going to be signing up as a subscriber to your offering of food, though. It's a little bit not my taste. Just saying. I think it's something to do with the flavours and the colour and the consistency and the cost and the fact I know where it came from.
They got those things buzzing around everywhere.
Oh.
We could talk there.
All right.
Wait! Hold your fire.
For me.
Is this going to be Meredith?
I'd like a word with him.
No, this is the guy that...
Shot at my people.
This is the guy that was being bundled into the van by Meredith, isn't it? Okay, Gilchrist.
Anthony Gilchrist. Still alive. And not hogtied for a change.
Have a good memory for names.
I do.
But that's nowhere near enough when Militech personnel get shot up.
Oh, now look. We were in there peacefully trying to retrieve some stolen goods of yours by paying for it with credit that you guys gave us, but we were going to do the dirty on you anyway, and then...
They drew and fired first.
A fact of no consequence to Militech management. But if you'd worked with Stout, I'd be dead by now. Might not have intended it, but you saved my life.
Okay.
Now I'm saving yours. Makes us even.
Oh, it's a shame. I really wanted you to be in my debt. I've learned that this is a thing, so I can say thanks, or I can point out this is a rather unexpected rescue.
Gotta admit, didn't expect to see you here.
You were followed, but I'm sure you know that. Stout's people were on your tail, my people were on theirs. In the end, she lost her nerve. Thought she hopped in bed with Maelstrom behind her back.
All right.
Big red button prematurely.
Classic. When you don't know what to do, why not order an all-out assault on a food factory?
About sums it up. I made sure it blew up in her face. Business with Maelstrom hardly ever ends well, does it?
I'm learning that. It really doesn't. So, where is Stout?
What happened to Stout?
She placed some bad bets. Her clock ran out. Simple as that. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her again.
In the entire game? That's it? What is it you're after in all of this?
And you. Why are you here?
Well, I still don't know who the mole is. I was hoping the Maelstromers would shed some light on it. By the way, where's Royce? Need a word with him too. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, you go find him for yourself. He's in there somewhere. Oh, by the way, he's heavily armed with some of your tech, which
Holy
he
shit,
stole.
I wasn't sure we'd walk out in one piece.
No, neither was I. I really wasn't. Can we just... You've got a helicopter.
Gonna be long?
I'm just going to have a quick look in this helicopter because it's here. If they'll let me, because it's got a bright light and the door's open and I'm curious. I wonder how much these cost. Oh, is it for... No, it's not for sale. You're not gonna let me have a test drive, are you? These things are serious kit, aren't they? Oh, God! Well, Doctor, I was just admiring a military helicopter when I was run down. But fortunately I have insurance. Yes, I know it was my fault. Go on, I'm sorry. Did I make a mark of my blood and flesh on your vehicle? Anyway, what I was doing was just walking. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. I was just walking around the thing. It's beautifully drawn, isn't it? It's got echoes of military vehicles of the current time, but just enough futureness to it, if that's a word I've just invented, to make it look impossible in the present time. Terrific. Right, now then, I notice there's a thing there where I can go and sell guns. So I'm going to do that, because I've never done it before. I've got so many guns, I've got to scroll down them. Okay, I'm going to sell this old pistol, because we've already decided I don't need that anymore. And I want to keep a watch on my eddies to see how much they go up when I do this. I've got... Let's just have a quick look. What have I got here? I have still got more than one assault rifle. I don't need more than one assault rifle. I'll sell that. Hey, this is giving me quite good eddies here. I've got a bunch of shotguns. That's just an ordinary double barrel shotgun. I'm beginning to think that can go. That can go. I've got 2 double barrel shotguns. I'll get rid of this one as well and keep that one. That's gone up well. That's really good. And it's lightened my load as well to 150. There's more to do here. I'm going to sell more of these things, but I just wanted to see how that mechanism worked. I probably need to spend a little bit of time in that menu just looking at what I've got and making sure I don't get rid of anything that I'm going to regret losing later. But already I think I've got too many assault rifles and I've still got too many shotguns. Yeah, so okay, that will be a thing I shall do. Right, now where's Jackie? I left him standing over here, didn't I? Is he going to want to talk to me at all? Yes, I think he does. Looks like he wants to speak to me. We make a good pair, my friend.
We make a good team, Jack.
Yes.
I think you might be right.
In any case, I don't regret switching my life up the way I did.
Ah.
Now, that'd be the sweet taste of success, my friend. Hey, call up Dex. Let him know we got his toy. Meeting to celebrate at the afterlife.
Yes.
Ahí luego, V.
Ahí luego. Does that mean see you later or something? I think it does. Where are you going? Dex, where are you? I'm watching...
How things looking, Mr. V?
They're good. We got the flathead.
Got the bot.
I want to watch this.
Run into any trouble? And what about the Militech angle?
Sure, of course it was trouble. Royce couldn't have given 2 shits at you and Brick had shaken on him.
How'd you get him on board? You used the corpo woman?
Met with Stout, managed to strike a deal.
Yes, we did.
Well.
Gave me the chip with the scratch from Maelstrom. I warned Royce. We made a deal.
You got some balls, Mr. V.
So that's it. We have the robot. We have the intel on Yorinobu's apartment.
We're all set, ready to go. What now?
Now we do the job I hired you to do, grabbing that biochip.
Yes.
We'll talk about the rest at the afterlife. See you there.
Great. Be there in no time.
See you, Mr. V.
Okay. So have we just completed the job? We've leveled up. We've leveled up. And we've got some attribute and perk points again. That's tremendous. How far is it, I wonder? It's 1.3 kilometers to the afterlife. Oh, he puts down his controller and flexes his hands. And my experience is going up. My street cred's going up. This is all going in the best direction. Now, to get to the afterlife, I've already decided that if it was any distance that we had to travel next, I was going to walk it. So I'm going to set off walking, but on the way I'm going to I might try running a little bit actually. I need to stretch my legs. I'm going to do any little jobs that appear. Ooh, this looks murky. How do I get down there? Any little jobs that appear I'm going to do on the way. And as if to reward me, I'm going to see Night City at night for the first time too. I mean, admittedly, I think I'm in a bit of a sort of outlying area here, but I can still see the massive advertising going on the side of that building. That's a very tall building. You've only got one working headlight, someone should tell you. I'm sure you, and you have too. Is that a thing? Are you only supposed to have one working headlight? I'm going to run down here because my plan is this. Here is my plan. On the way to Dex, there's going to be some police jobs which I shall pick a couple off of now before I stop. So I have no idea what we're going to find. Why is it sending me that way? Really? I've got to turn around and go all that way. What will happen if I choose this one? Or that one? That's interesting. Okay, it's sending me backwards and I don't care. I'll turn around and jog. Most of these cars seem to only have one working headlight, or one that's actually focusing in my direction. Distances aren't as far as you think, I'm learning in this game. It feels like something can be a long way, and then it turns out it's not as long as you thought. How's it pointing me that way? Because it wants me to go this way. Oh, that's very satisfying. That clunking noise it's making on my feet. Oh, that's delicious. I'm liking that very much. I've suddenly lost my line that I'm supposed to be following. Let me go back up there. Is it possible that I just should have veered down this side bit here? Yes, it is, I think. I think this will be okay. This will get me where I'm going. Yeah. We're back on it. I don't know how far we are from it, but we're heading the right way. Okay. I can jump onto that building. There is an assault in progress. I know. I'm trying to get there. Oh. What have I just walked into here? These are tiger claws. Oh, I don't want to go down there. That would be a bad idea. I'll jump over here and hope they don't see me. I'm going to rejoin that line in a moment round the corner. Here it is. Right, over there. We're within 225 metres. We're getting close. Hey, my dude. Are you alright? I'll jump for you.
Honey, you gotta tell me how you got to be you.
Well, once upon a time, my mum and dad, two grown-ups, decided that they liked each other very much. And I'd love to tell you the rest, but I'm approaching a thing going down. Can I go through these containers? Yeah, I kind of can. That will help me to get... Oh, here we go. Within range. There's an assault in progress. I've got to neutralise the perps and secure the evidence. I can see 3. One of them's got a skull on his head. I can see 4. Alright, let's tag them all. The guy with that on his head is a little bit of a concern. I'm going to go with this one in the middle too. You, whoever you are. Can't see you through there. Alright. I can probably get a bit closer before things go very bad. Will my cyberware actually affect multiples of these at the same time? That's a thing I don't know. There's one way to find out. Let's overheat them. Ready? Go. No, it only affects one. But I can apply it to multiples one after the other. Oh. Tracing my location, so if I move, they won't know where I am. Yeah? That makes sense? I don't know why I did that. Let's have a weapon. I've put them on their guard. But there's only 2 showing now. Did that actually work?
Huh?
Hold on. I mean, I'm tempted to see... Okay, let's try a grenade. Gone. I mean, that's got to hurt, hasn't it? A little. Here comes another one. Back it up with a weapon. Oh, don't let him get close. He's got a club in his hand. Ah. Oh. She's down. And he's down. Was there one left? I thought there was. I thought one still remained. Get over there and check. Oh, yes they did. He's behind me. How did you get behind me? Now I do need to medicate. Reload. I quite like my pistol though. Really, my friend, you should not have put yourself in such a precarious place. Draw. Yes, Headhunter 5. Whew. I tell you, on top of the factory, this is stressful. I'm experiencing stress. Take it. What do you all have to offer me for causing me all this fuss? Money shard? I like money shards. This guy over here's got something very juicy for me. And it is in fact a skill shard solo. That's new. He's dead. I was worried about him for a second. There was something around this corner as well. And then there's the actual NCPD chest thing that I've got to get to. Here he is. What do you have for me? Pulsar. That'll get sold probably, I would think. I don't know. Okay. I have a conversation. Archive. Peter, we're in NC. Yotaro. Finally! Sending my people. Peter, no worries. Give us a minute. Getting the merch ready to hand over. Peter. What do you need these tired, unwashed masses for anyway? Laughy face. Jotaro question mark. I mean, Peter, just saying they've been here a week in these containers. Not so fresh. Jotaro. Who that asked you for your opinion? Peter, just saying is all. Yotaro. Any more unsolicited advice you want to share? Yotaro. Oh, maybe you know what to do with them better than I do, huh? Peter. Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. Yotaro. Oh, you think I'm offended? Peter. I'm sorry, really. Yotaro. Whatever for? Peter. Look, I don't want any trouble. We're here waiting for your people, okay? Yotaro. Choom, I'm just messing with you. Sending my chooms your way. Okay. We're thinking that's like smuggling. Job complete. Excellent. Let's return to our route. I'm not sure what my quickest way back to that route is. It's suggesting I go this way. Okay, so I looked on the map and the next NPCD gig was a little bit further away than I wanted it to be, and I'll be quite frank, it is roasting in this room now. It's saying 27 degrees and I've got a window open too. It's making very little difference, so I'm going to actually stop there. I think that episode's quite long enough. It was quite fraught in all foods. We did a lot of discovery, good readables in there. I thoroughly enjoyed all of the bits of information that we dug up using the laptops and just scattered in random places around the building. We've made good relationship developments there too, which I'll talk about I think at the start of the next episode. But yeah, I'm roasting here and I just need to stop. I think it's time to stop anyway because we've reached a good point to finish. I hope you enjoyed that. It was quite combat based, and I think it was going to be that if the recovery of the robot went wrong, and dialogue didn't work, which in that instance it didn't, and I have a theory about why that may be, which I'll discuss at the start of the next episode, then it was always going to involve a firefight. And although I got to use some of the cyberware implants there and my quick hacks, I'm thoroughly aware of the fact that it's a mixture at the moment in this early stage of the game. I need to be able to do both of those things. Mostly though, I'm looking forward to getting to the afterlife and chatting with Dex and finding out how on earth we are going to pull off this robbery of Yorinobu's apartment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next episode shortly. Bye for now.